Hey, what is going on, party people? Greg Jenkins here from House Monkey Pod, and I saw a question the other day that I have come across a handful of times, and so I know that there are probably other users who have this same question, and I wanted to just sit down and record a response to it. So the question is, how can I get a notification on the day a task is due? So if you're using tasks inside Keap, it's a great way to notify someone that something needs to take place. And even if you have to do that thing manually, the task can be created automatically to remind you or to hold you accountable. However, when you create a task, you also get to set the number of days until it is due. And so, of course, you want to know that the task has been created, but then you may also want a reminder like, hey, today's the last day to do that task, or here are your tasks that are due today. And so depending on whether the task is created manually or the task is created as an automated step in a sequence, there are different ways to accomplish this. So first, let's take a look at the process for including a reminder on the due date of the task that is created in one of your advanced automations or inside the campaign builder. If the task is being created in a sequence, right, and you know that it is due in 3 days, then I would just, duplicate this timer or create a new timer, and then 3 days after the task is created, send an email to yourself or use a note to remind yourself about the task, right? So that's if the task is being created automatically. You could bake in reminders that would stop if the task was marked completed. Okay, so that is all well and good if the task is created as a automated step inside of a campaign. But sometimes you set up a task manually. You're on a contact record and you want to add a task for yourself at some point in the future. Or maybe the task is created through the API or some other form of automation, right? So if what you need is a daily download, an email with all of the tasks consolidated that are due on that day, here's how you can set up an automated report that sends you a list of your daily due tasks. I would use, I think, the task note report. So this allows you to create a search of tasks and notes. And we can say due date today. Right? And that's important because that will rule out notes. It's only going to filter down to tasks that have a due date of today. And obviously there are 0 results here, but we can save this and it is saving the criteria. So tasks due today. And you could also add additional filters, right? By users or tasks for me, etc. But once you save this, you get this little options drop down. And you can have this emailed to you, Monday through Friday. And you can choose only send when results are found. And we'll say today's task list, right? So that way, each day of the week, it will, if there are results on here, or if there are tasks that are due that day, it will email you or whoever sets this up the like downloadable spreadsheet. Now it does cap at 1,000. So if you do have more than 1,000 tasks due in a particular day, this wouldn't be the best way. But you also can keep this on your dashboard, right? So you could go to your dashboard and in one of your custom statistics widgets, you could add saved report, count, administrative, tasks due today, and that would add like a clickable widget there that you could use, each day when you log in. I think there is actually a tasks widget as well for the dashboard that you can add. Yeah, there is. So you could do that. That's going to show you, overdue tasks as well. Now, if you don't want to log in, you might want them to show up in your inbox. So I think the easiest way to do that Especially if the task is created manually, that might be the only way, is to use this email saved search function. All right, so there you have it. A couple of options for how you can either remind yourself about individual tasks or how you can send yourself a report of the tasks that are due that day so that you can make sure you're doing your part to get the things done that the automation has assigned to you. Hopefully you found this valuable. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment, let me know, or feel free to share it with someone else that it can serve. Take care.